Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And for those of you that have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And if you find the information that I provide beneficial, please hit that like button as well. Now, our topic for you today, it's 8 reasons your employees are your gym's most valuable asset. 8 reasons why your employees are your gym's most valuable asset. And who I'm talking to today are, gym owners, gym operators, developers. You're thinking about starting a gym. You're in management. You manage a sales team. You manage, operations. You're the general manager of a facility. Your staff, your employees are your most valuable asset. And, let me tell you one of the things that I find interesting, okay, is, hey, what happens? It's the heat of the summer and our air conditioning goes out. I mean, it's all hands on deck. Get that air conditioning fixed, okay? Or we've got a treadmill that's down. It's all hands on deck. Get that treadmill fixed. And rightfully so, right? On both accounts. We want to get that air conditioning fixed. We want to get that treadmill fixed. But the thing is, those are important, but they're not number one. What's number one is our people. And the question I would pose to you here a little bit is, do we have that same approach? If we have a staffer, if we have an employee that's struggling, do we have that same urgency to kind of fix them, so to speak, as we do with that air conditioning when it goes out or when that treadmill goes out? Treat them as your number one asset. Not only, if you treat them that way, they start to act that way sometimes, okay? And but as your most valuable asset, I mean, that's one of the visuals I would give you, because I see that mistake made a lot. Now, with that said, let's jump into some things that we've outlined here for you that I'd like for you to think about when you're really giving consideration that, our employees are our number one asset. And so number one, your employees, they're essential to providing services to your customer. I mean, whether it be, services on the workout floor, it's the billing and finance part of it, it's the marketing, it's the selling, whatever it is, your employees are essential to providing this service. Without them, it doesn't happen. And don't start treating your folks like they're, replaceable parts here, okay? Truly treat them like they're the most valuable asset. And don't treat them like it's a line item, on a P&L. Here's our payroll cost. Treat them like your most valuable asset. So they're essential to providing services. Number two, your employees, they're the first customer of the gym. They're a customer before your members are a customer. And, one of the things I'm a big proponent of is we want to treat our staff, we want to treat our employees just like we do our customers. We want to nurture them, okay? We want to create a great environment for them, okay? And the thing is, our staff, they have to be sold too, okay? They have to be sold that, yes, I can solve our customers' problems. Yes, we have the best business, best facility to do it. Yes, now is the best time, okay? But they're your first customer. Because I can promise you, I've been into enough clubs when you have a lot of members that are complaining and members aren't happy, rest assured where that's coming from is from your staff. And when your staff's happy and they're doing their job, that feeds off into your members too. So your employees, they're your first customer. Number 3, these folks, these employees, they're the face of your gym. You start talking about branding, boy, I mean, your staff, that's where it starts. They are the face of your company. That's who your members see every day. I know in many clubs, you might have, great ownership, great management, a lot of great things going on. But that group exercise instructor, that's the face of your gym, okay? Your most valuable asset. Number 4, they are the nurturers of your gym. I mean, your employees, what's their job? It's jobs to nurture, all your customers, your prospects, your members. The job's to nurture, to help maintain interest, maintain desire, create that atmosphere that allows a motivated person to act. They are the nurturers of your gym. Incredibly valuable, particularly when you start thinking about, member retention, because what is member retention? Really, it's a reflection of the member experience. Member experience is good, your retention is going to be strong. If you don't have that good member experience, retention is going to be a problem. And that whole thing is a problem for many clubs. And maybe in that strategy, look at how do we value our employees? Do we truly value them as our most valuable asset? Number 5, they are skilled people with knowledge. Skilled people with knowledge. Particularly the longer they've been there. Okay, this becomes even more valuable because one thing you can't train the experience. You can't train the time in the saddle. Okay, so these are skilled people, with knowledge of your business, the small little things that unless you're there every day you don't think of, and every day they're putting these things to work to satisfy your customer. Okay, your staff, your employees, they are the base of a strong and long-running gym. I don't know of any facility out there that's not done well over a long period of time and had great results that hasn't had their key people in place. This is one of the secrets. And make sure that you've got processes and programs in place to nurture your employees, maintain that interest, maintain that desire, train them, show them opportunities, allow them to be involved in the process. Okay, but your staff, they're that base of a strong and long-running facility. Motivated employees. Truly motivated employees, they make a significant difference. And the thing we want to remember here, it's not like, well, hey, you're not motivated. Okay, here's the thing we want to remember if we're the boss, is if we want to change somebody else, we want to change something else, first thing we change is ourselves. So the first thing we have to ask, if we're having some issues here, and we're saying, hey, this is our most valuable asset, maybe they're not as motivated as we'd like them to be, what do I have to do to change? Okay, so there's responsibilities here. If we're looking at this as our most valuable asset, hey, look at your air conditioner. How can I get it to cool more? Okay, air conditioner is not going to do it on its own. We have to make a change. Okay, treadmills and all this other. Hey, it won't do it on its own. I have to make a change. Same thing with staff. Okay, if I want them to perform at higher levels, what changes do I need to make? So start looking at this where this is our most valuable asset, and knowing that motivated employees, boy, they make all the difference in the world. Because I can tell you just from the sales aspect of it, if you have that great attitude, that persistency, that desire to win, that motivation, and you follow the process, you win. Okay, in simple terms, that's really what happens. And your staff, they make major contributions to the profits and the worth of your gym every single month. Your staff, they make major and significant contributions, to the profitability and to the worth of your gym every single month. And so the message I want to give you here to everybody listening is your staff, your employees, it is your number one asset. Don't treat them like they're number 2 or 3 or 4. Treat them like they're number 1 because they are. Okay, and just know everything feeds off of it. The better job we do of training and developing our staff and putting them in positions to succeed, you're going to see the benefit from it, in your gym. Don't get in the habit of simply looking at them as an expense line item on a financial statement. They are your number 1 asset. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And if you'd like to learn more about my company, check out the links below, numerous links to give you some insight and direction as far as what we do. And if you are a new operation that's looking to open up, or if you're an existing operation, you need additional funding for marketing, or you want to hire some new staff and you want to take the time to really train some new staff, you can potentially qualify. Hit that funding link below. You can potentially qualify for up to $250,000 with no collateral. So check it out, see if it's for you, and we look forward to seeing you all in that next video.